Spanish courts are keeping pro-independence leaders in pre-trial jail, even those who have been appointed as ministers. Meanwhile, their German counterparts are allowing Puigdemont to remain free and have ruled out extradition for rebellion once again. Hello and welcome to Catalan News. The Spanish and German courts have taken quite different approaches today towards the Puigdemont cabinet members awaiting trial. While Madrid judges denied permission for two of them to take office as ministers once more, a German High Court kept Carles Puigdemont free while deciding on his extradition. This, as President Torra's cabinet is supposed to take office as soon as tomorrow. There is uncertainty whether it will be possible now after Madrid's latest block. In our show today, we'll take an in-depth look at current political affairs in Catalonia, and we'll also tell you about a remarkable medical development for leukemia. 6 days after Torra took office as the new president, Catalonia still has no government. Why is that? He's willing to reinstate 2 deposed ministers in jail and 2 more seeking refuge from the Spanish judiciary abroad. Neither Spain's government nor its Supreme Court are accepting it. Yet the judges in Madrid got another blow from 2,000 kilometers away in Germany due to Puigdemont's ongoing extradition case.
Carles Puigdemont will remain free while his extradition case is decided. The court in Schleswig-Holstein chose not to jail him, as the German prosecutor had requested after evaluating new videos of the referendum day sent by the Spanish authorities. The prosecutor believes there is now evidence to reconsider the crime of rebellion. Yet the court said today that the videos change nothing in the case. The judges consider the footage in which voters are supposedly seen attacking Spanish police as isolated events. Thus the court sees no basis for the charge of rebellion and has also cast doubt on the allegations of misuse of public funds. The judges believe that the information supplied by Spain is contradictory. The case remains open, and both the prosecutor and the court have not yet had their final say. In parallel, the Spanish court made quite a different move today. The Constitutional Court turned down the request to release jailed MPs Oriol Junqueras and Jordi Sánchez. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court also turned down a petition for release by nominated ministers Turull and Rull so they could take office. The Catalan Parliament President, in a visit to the prisons where 9 officials are being held, called for the end to the repression.
Aquesta escalada de repressió, cap a on ens porta? Aquesta repressió cap a on ens porta?
The Spanish government is refusing to accept a Catalan cabinet with members who are in jail or abroad, as President Torra intends.
Els demanem que ens facin arribar quins són aquests problemes jurídics que veuen en aquest nomenament de consellers, no?
Torra set tomorrow as the date for when all his cabinet members should take office, but it is not clear whether this will now happen. The main unionist party, Ciutadans, is also against the new ministers, but goes even further.
El señor Torra ya ha dado suficientes explicaciones de que no se piensa someter a la Constitución y al Estatuto.
And for this reason, it even wants to challenge Torra's inauguration, in which he made no mention of the Spanish Constitution or the King. Yet, nor did Puigdemont 2 years ago, and at the time, that went unchallenged.
A la voluntat del poble de Catalunya, representat pel Parlament de Catalunya.
The pro-independence movement has not only expressed outrage for Madrid's attitude towards the formation of a new government. An installation supporting jailed officials was vandalised by a group of people with their faces concealed, which has enraged many in Catalonia. Some 20 people in balaclavas stormed the beach of Canet de Mar, north of Barcelona, and started removing dozens of yellow crosses placed in solidarity with the pro-independence officials in jail or abroad. Because of this, a fight started on the sand and 5 people got injured. 30 have been identified by the police. All parties in favour of a Catalan state have condemned the events, which they brand as fascist. The Socialist Party has joined in with the criticism, emphasising that some people acted with balaclavas, but also implicitly criticising the installation.
Les dues coses. Nosaltres els fets que s'han produït, lògicament, els condemnem, i també aquest intent, vingui d'on vingui, d'hegemonitzar l'espai públic, volem que l'espai públic sigui un espai neutral.
Hi ha una part de l'unionisme a Catalunya que els demanem que reflexionin perquè la seva escalada, diguem-ne, d'accions agressives s'hauria d'aturar immediatament.
Many cinema goers can't wait for one of the films of the year, the new edition of the well-known film series about dinosaurs living in the present with humans, Jurassic World. Its director is Catalan and is named Juan Antonio Bayona. The film Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom will be in cinemas next month, but some lucky ones already saw it at its world premiere yesterday evening in Madrid. Today Bayona commented on his work, making it clear that the creator of the saga, Steven Spielberg, is happy with the result. He also said that while the film will give the audience what it wants, it won't be what it expects. Juan Antonio Bayona is one of the most international Catalan filmmakers.
Y tú te pones al servicio para intentar crear la mejor película posible de Jurassic, ¿no? Y ahí tuve muchísima libertad.
Moving on to some good news in medicine, especially for people suffering from leukemia. A group of scientists in the Catalan Research Institute have made remarkable progress to win the battle over the blood disease. This after a long history of research on leukemia in the country.
More than 200 girls and boys are diagnosed with cancer every year in Catalonia. In fact, it is the leading cause of death in children under 15. Very rarely has it anything to do with lifestyle or the environment. Rather, it is often linked with their genetic makeup. Most childhood cancer cases are due to leukemia. It is a cancer of the blood and it involves abnormal cells produced in the bone marrow. It is a curable disease, yet its treatment can be extremely complex. But a recent investigation by researchers in Catalonia provides good reasons to be hopeful. Published in the prestigious Nature Medicine journal, the study maps the complete epigenome of the most common type of leukemia for the first time ever. In short, the findings shed some light on how this disease functions, thus paving the way for the development of new therapies. The investigation was led by a team of researchers from the Agustí Pi i Sunyer Biomedical Research Institute, which is linked to the Hospital Clínic and the University of Barcelona. It involved more than 50 researchers and over 20 institutions from 6 different countries.
Meanwhile, in business, Catalan exports are on the rise, as we've told you in the recent past. And the figures we've just learned show this trend is continuing. Catalan companies exported more goods in March than ever. Over 6.8 billion euros of sales abroad in the third month of the year contributed to the best first quarter since records began. That is more than 18 billion euros, 3.3% more than the same period in 2017. The most international sectors in the country were, again, the automobile industry and the chemical sector. In other business news, with spring well underway and temperatures already hitting the 20s, one popular free-time activity is to head to a theme park. And one particular theme park in Catalonia is already feeling positive about the outcome of this year's season in terms of the number of visitors it expects to receive.
In southern Catalonia, near Tarragona, one can find PortAventura World. As the weather begins to get warmer, and with the school holidays just around the corner, PortAventura is a popular option for those looking for an exciting plan. And with the growing success of one of its latest attractions, Ferrari Land, the park is confident about this year's prospects. After opening on March 23rd, the theme park has already kicked off the 2018 season with good prospects, foreseeing that it will surpass its best record of 5 million visitors thanks to Ferrari Land. At the start of the season, and in its second year, Ferrari Land received 170,000 visitors in just over a month, 60% more than the same period last year.
Ferrari Land ha conseguido ser una palanca dinamizadora de todo el resort PortAventura. Diría también que las cifras del 2018 en este sentido avalan el éxito de Ferrari Land.
It even has 5 new attractions, especially for children, as part of a €5 million investment, which was inaugurated today. Aside from the theme park classics, such as roller coasters, Ferrari Land also has the Ferrari experience, allowing visitors a feel of what it's like to drive the supercar, a Ferrari-themed merry-go-round and much more. In 2019, PortAventura World also plans to invest €40 million in a 150-room hotel in its Far West area, as well as a dark ride attraction.
To finish the show today, we'll leave you with some images of a remarkable concert which took place this weekend in a paradise for opera lovers, the Liceo Opera Hall located in Barcelona. This weekend, world-class tenor Placido Domingo took to the stage, singing along with another tenor and soprano. Enjoy and see you tomorrow.
Esperanzas